What's going on, YouTube? Welcome to the channel. Thanks for checking out the channel. If you're new to the channel, make sure you hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, and hit the notify button. We're always dropping new Toyota Tacoma content or a 4Runner. So let's just jump into it, guys. We got a few of these 4Runners, and the dealerships I've been going to lately, they haven't had many. One had like 4. The last one had 1, so I didn't even bother doing a video. But we are at Toyota at Gladstone, and they're doing $3,000 of this one right here. They're doing $3,000 off. It retail for $46,400. They got it down to $43,300 now, and it's going to be an SR5, and it's going to be blacked out. This one is going to have a third row, so I'll let you guys see these options, and you guys can read them here, okay? They got the blacked out overlays, and it also has a roof rack. The blacked out SR5, and it's in underground, okay? So they got that one here. And before, you know, the 2025s, I'm not sure when they're going to show up, but, you know, we already got the Tacomas out. The 2024s are out, so I'm not sure when we're going to see 2025 4Runners. Maybe this summer. I have no clue. I have no idea. But let's jump into this one, and then I'll go back to some of the discounts, because this one does not have a discount on it, but I do like this one. And I normally don't like these new wheels. I know some of you guys do like the new TRD Pro 4Runner wheels, which we hardly ever see. They're not even putting these on the TRD Pro 4Runners for whatever reason. It's been a minute, and I'm going to go check and see the 4Runners that they do have here and see if they got the new ones or the old ones. So these are the newer style, more concave, but they look good on this truck. They really do look good on this truck. And let's just see. This is going to be an SR5 premium. So like I said, no discount on this one. And this one was $50,000, $50,050, almost $50,005. And you got the moon roof there, and you got the TRD blackout wheel package, which ran you like $1,900 for those wheels. And you got the high performance, and this one high performance fog lights, and you do have a third row seat in this one. So this is my favorite one so far. So actually, all these ones here are like all are SR5s. So there was an off-road, I believe, at the last dealership that I was at, was, if you guys watch these videos, but they had one. I'm not sure if the people bought it or not. It was at Wilsonville, but all these are SR5s, which is interesting. So they got a bunch of SR5s, and let's jump into a price of this one, because let's see if we got a bigger discount, and we're not. So that's what they're doing, $579 discount on this one. So it was $46,000, and now they got it down to $45,800 basically. And let's see what options, to see if you get a third row with this one. So you're going to get a third row with this one, and it retail for $46,000, as we've already mentioned. And the miles per gallon is 17, 16, and 19. So 17 combined, 16 in the city, and 19 in the highway. And you're going to get 270 horsepower, and I believe you get 278 pound-feet of torque with this one. Well, the new 2025, you're going to get 278 horsepower, and you're going to get like 329 pound-feet of torque. So not much of a discount there. Let's see what kind of discount we got on this one. So this is a much bigger discount. Okay, this is like the biggest discount so far. So almost $4,200 off of this one. And this is just going to be a regular SR5, which retail for $46,500. And you do get a third row with this one here, and you're going to get the 8-inch premium audio with this one basically, and a roof rack. And it's just going to be a regular SR5 with cloth, and no sunroof, and it's locked. So this is another nice one right here that I do like because of that discount. Let me see this one over here. So yeah, this one just has a $2,000 discount, $2,100 off of this one, and it was at $44,100, and it came down to almost $42,000. So these trucks are moving. So yeah, they're moving, guys, because they normally have a bunch of these, and we were seeing like $6,000 off, you know, a while back. This one's just $3,000 off of this one. And let me take you over here to the one that I didn't really kind of dive in. I dived into the wheels a little bit, but I really like this one a lot. And for whatever reason, they don't have a price on this one. And none of these have any cameras on them. So none of them have the forward-facing camera that lets you see things as long as you're under 5 miles an hour. But these are bulletproof. You know, these are really, really solid. It really has me kind of contemplating the two TRD Pros that they have for trading this guy. So what do you guys think? Now, only time I use my bed is when I can't fit stuff inside the cabin, because it's pretty small and tight in there. So if I'm with the family, we got to put like the baby stroller back here, and like if the wife got a bunch of stuff and we're going on a little trip, we might have to put her bag in the back. And it has been raining a lot. We're just kind of transitioning out of spring over here in Oregon, so we've been getting a lot of rain every other day pretty much. So stuff could get wet back here, like the stroller got soaked and the bag didn't really get too wet. But I don't know, I've been considering, you know, getting rid of the Pro for a 4Runner, but I just think it's kind of going backwards. I don't know. Been thinking about getting a new Tacoma as well, so I don't know. I just really don't know. But they got a really couple of nice Pros, so that's one thing that you do get with these guys. It's the last, you know, this one's the last V6 for the Tacoma. This is the 2023. So, you know, we're on to the 2024. So they haven't come out with the 2025. These are 2024. So, you know, it would be a newer vehicle for me if I decided to get a 4Runner. And that has the 3.5 V6, and this has the 4.0 V6, naturally aspirated. So, you know, you do get a lot of cargo space. Let's see if one of these is open so we can open up the back and just kind of show you. So a lot of that stuff that I was mentioning that we have, you know, when we're taking the stroller and all that stuff could fit in the back of the 4Runner. So everything would stay dry, and everything's probably going to be locked because these are nice vehicles. But this is going to be the last, and these ones are made in Japan too. So that's another thing that I'm kind of wondering, because my truck, you know, we've been hearing a lot about it. I haven't had any problems. Just checking to see if any of these are open, and they're not. But I do like the underground in this. So that's the only thing that's kind of stopping me. The black one, the black 4Runner TRD Pro they got is super nice though. That black is nice. And actually the whole reason why I even got involved in these Tacomas and Toyota trucks was I seen a 4Runner. I seen a black 4Runner, and it was lifted. I don't even know what model it was, but it just caught my eye, and I was just like, man, that thing is sweet. It is just super nice. And I never even stopped. It wasn't even a Toyota dealership. I never even stopped to check it out, but it was lifted, and they had it on a big high display. And but I was like, I wanted a truck because I was supposed to be doing all these truck things, you know, and you know, yada yada yada. And I don't really do too many truck things. And if I do any type of truck things, it's like off-road, like light off-roading or anything like that. You can do the same thing with the 4Runner. So yeah, it's not like I'm doing a bunch of, you know, hauling or moving stuff around or 4x4s and big stuff like that, but maybe in the future. So you never know. So I could be, if we do a remodel at the house and you need a truck, you know, like I was going to try to open this up. You could probably open up this big long tailgate and have this thing sitting sky high in the air. I don't know if that's a good look or not. And you drive around with that thing all the way up. When you got a bed, you can just put long boards in the back, you know, through the back window. But yeah, so these ones are here, and like I said, they don't have very many. So what, we got 5 of them here. We got 5 here, and so they got 7, and 2 are Pros, which is interesting, and they're still here. So no discount on the Pros, but that might be something you can negotiate with these guys. But I'll save that for a Pro video that we're gonna do, and we'll do that in a minute here. So yeah, so they are doing some discounts, but like I said, a few months back, you were getting like $6,000 off. So it's kind of twice the price, when you're only getting $3,000 off of this one. And this one doesn't look bad at all. And this one is just a regular SR5 with cloth interior, no sunroof. So I'm not sure if these ones come with the heated steering wheel. They might. All the new 2024s might all come with the heated steering wheel. Correct me if I'm wrong. I'm not sure if it has to be like a TRD off-road or a sport or a TRD Pro. But yeah, none of these have any cameras. Some of them had sunroofs, but that was about it. So yeah, these ones are still made in Japan. So kind of back to what I was saying. So if I did get a 4Runner, you know, it'd be made in Japan, and it's the last V6 4Runner, and it'd be a TRD Pro, because that's probably what I go for. But I like the underground. That's what I would really want, is an underground Pro, and I think that might seal the deal if it was underground. But black, because black is so hard to keep clean, especially in the Pacific Northwest. But I don't drive my truck that much. But when this truck over here, it always looks clean, even if it's dirty. I finally got it washed a couple days ago, and it, you know, but it looked basically the same. So yeah, so that's the thing. People have been wanting me to trade it for the longest and get one, but this truck is awesome. I really have no complaints with this naturally aspirated V6. And I'd have to have a Pro or maybe a Trail Hunter if I was to get rid of it. And still, I really wouldn't want to get rid of it, because this is the last V6. It's not made in Japan. It's made in Mexico. But like I said, I haven't had any problems out of the truck, and it drives amazing. And this is the last TRD Pro, a V6 model in the special color solar octane. So I'd definitely be giving up a lot to get a 4Runner or to even get a new Tacoma, because I feel like this is a classic vehicle, basically like those ones. So I just happen to be a Tacoma guy. If I was a 4Runner guy, I feel the same way if it came to trading in my 4Runner. Like, would I trade it in for a new 4Runner? This is the bulletproof, you know. It's going to be a first year. So if you do decide to go after 2025, you're going to have to deal with first, you know, the first generation, I mean the first year model, and you could have bugs. So, you know, it's probably not too much. We haven't really heard too many things. They've had some little issues with the Tacoma, but, you know, maybe I'm not online enough to really see all the problems, but they've had a few, but nothing's alarming like the, you know, the Tundra over there. The Tundra over there, they got people looking at us, so I ain't gonna get too loud, but so, yeah, so that's pretty good. So hopefully the 4Runner can follow pursuit with that, and just hopefully they'll get it nailed. And I think now with seeing all the problems that they've kind of had, the little problems, not all the problems that they've had with the Tacoma, when the new 4Runner comes out, maybe some of those issues will be addressed before they actually put them into production. So maybe they'll go back and, you know, do some more testing and try to check out on things before they come out. So this is your last opportunity to get these. Like I said, I don't have a time frame for the new 2025 when they're going to come out. If I find out any information before I upload the video, I will put that in the description. And once again, we're at Toyota Gladstone. Make sure you tell them Little Kenny sent you, and you guys can have my $100. So they normally would give it to me if you guys came across the country or came from across the street, wherever you came from, and you bought a vehicle because you've seen it on the channel. They would give me $100, but I want to give it to you. So you can use that $100 and get you a TRD t-shirt. I don't have one on today, but you could get you something with that $100 here, you know, or just put it in your pocket or put it towards your vehicle. So that's going to do it, guys. Have a good day and God bless. Thanks for checking out the channel.